You ever encounter like the people who hate politics who complain that everything's political now, but actually like they immediately take like a strong right stance? I went back onto Yubo because I wanted to find somebody who likes The Summer Hikaru Died. I just wanted to talk about my favorite anime. I went onto Yubo, went live, waited a few minutes, have been folding my laundry, and this guy joins, and I'm like, oh hey, and he's like, hey, can I talk to you? And I'm like, sure, join. I invite him on, and I'm like, you like anime? He's like, I don't like anime, and I'm like, okay, why? It's not for him. And then we talk about like things that we watch. I listen to some of like the things that he likes to watch, and I'm like, cool, I've never heard of those. And somehow, some way, he starts bringing up Elon Musk, and I made a joke like, I hate him, essentially. And mostly I hate him because he is so horrible about his trans child. That's the thing I hate most about him. And also, you just can't be an ethical billionaire anyway. But then this guy says, no, wait, but like, he's smart, and like, people need to lay off him. Like, people need to be nicer to him, actually. And I was just like, okay. Like, that was the first, like, eyebrow raiser for me. I was just like, what was he talking about? He's a billionaire. Like, he can cry into $1,000 bills if he wants to. And then, from bringing up Elon Musk, which I didn't bring up, he brings up Kamala, which they're not they're not the opposites of each other, because Kamala and Trump are the opposites who ran for president. We were talking about Elon. We weren't talking about politics. Why are we bringing this up now? And then he goes, would you rather a smart billionaire like Elon or a dumb bitch like Kamala who knows nothing? And I was like, respectfully, Kamala. And I don't like her. I don't care about her. I've never gave a shit about her. And that's funny, right? Because people who support Trump, they're like, they love him so much. He's their king. They want him to be their king. But then people accuse us of like just fucking loving Biden, loving Kamala, and it's like, girl, none of us started like a little cult about loving them. Like, nobody loves Kamala the way you love Trump, like, And so then I'm just sitting there, like, folding my laundry, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And he just goes on, and he's like, leftists, like, they're all so violent now, and everything's so political now, and, like, being gay, like, that's not my cup of tea, but, like, you do you, and just get rid of the fucking rainbow flag. Like, I hate it, honestly, it's stupid. And I was just sitting here, like, like, I'm fucking sitting here silent, and I'm not saying shit, and he's just rambling about how gay people need to, he literally said, like, get rid of the rainbow flag, it's stupid, if you want to be gay, keep it to yourself, like, don't fucking talk about it, da da da. And I'm sitting there like, I just wanted to talk about my anime. I just wanted to talk about my fucking anime. And now we're talking about Elon, and then we're talking about Kamala and politics, and how gay people should go back into the closet, and how all the Mexicans should get out of the country, and how the borders being opened up is like dangerous. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm just looking for the Yoshiki to my Hikaru. Like, what the fuck? And I love it because I'm sitting here like, I'm a straight passing person, a cis passing person, a white passing person, and I'm sitting here like a fucking Mexican Jew descended from like veterans, survivors from the Holocaust, immigrants on my, Mexican side. And I'm just, oh. And then, so I'm sitting there, and then he's talking about how like leftists are, so violent, and all they do is screech and scream, and I'm sitting there like, we just want our rights. And he kept saying respectfully, and he was like trying to be nice, I guess, but he was also just rambling without letting me speak or share my opinions at all, and speaking as if his opinions were facts, when he was literally just talking about immigrants and gay people like that. And then I go, well, actually, you brought up Elon Musk. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I guess I did. Well, but like on that topic, and then he's like, and everything's political now. And I'm like, I cut him off again, and I was like, actually, you brought up politics. So, and he was like, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of funny that you're blaming that on leftists when it seems like all you can talk about is politics. So, and I was chill this whole time. I was just sitting there laughing at him low-key, like, what is this fucker talking about? What is he talking about? And then I was just kind of laughing at him. Like, I just didn't know what to say. I was just like silent chuckle, you know? And then he goes, sorry if I hurt your feelings. Have a nice night. And I'm like, okay, you too. That's what I said. And then he goes, like, he's about to leave, but then I say, you too, all chill, you know? And he's like upset by that. And so my favorite part of this interaction happens, and he like stops from leaving the live and goes, by the way, how many genders are there? 2, exactly. Have a nice night. You thought you ate. Actually, you're just a white supremacist, because what about the different genders that have existed for literally like thousands of years in all the other cultures that are not white? I'm just saying. That was an experience. It was really an experience. I can't believe, like, I care so much about all this stuff, and I'm so passionate, and I'm so, like, easily fucking rage baited. So it's really funny for me to lock in and just sit there listening and, like, have this person just embarrass themselves, because usually I'm the one that's, like, freaking out, being like, how can you say that? How can you say that about Mexican people? What the fuck is wrong with you? But instead, this whole time, I was just sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna fold my laundry and just listen quietly. What the fuck is going on? And it made it so much more enjoyable. So my advice to you, my love, is next time someone's popping off in just the wrong way, being like, nothing against gay people, it's just not my cup of tea, and it's just disgusting, and you should throw away your flag, and I hate it, it's stupid, and please just like keep it to yourself, like we don't need to talk about it. Next time somebody is saying that, or calling, you know, Mexican immigrants rapists and murderers, just sit there and just listen, just let them talk, just be like, just make them feel fucking stupid, because man, that poor boy, my man's was embarrassed after. Heart was broken. He felt stupid. And it made me feel powerful. And I didn't even do anything. I just sat there like, honey, I don't even know. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and talk about it because that was hilarious. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. I'm a little bit of a mess because my hair is wet from the bath, and I'm organizing my room, and I'm getting shit done today, and that was a really fun little interaction, and I'm gonna go back to my life. And it feels good to just be able to be like, all right, that's enough internet for me today, because what was that? Yeah, be safe. And don't take nothing too seriously.